playing Spyro like a kid-friendly game. We're like, let's talk about this really deep issue.
Toasty has many tricks up his sleeve.
Toasty?
What kind of name is that?
don't
All
know.
dragons found. Yeah, so I don't want to.
Oh, that guy's actually kind of hard.
Yeah, I'm gonna come back to him in a second. It all is just very frustrating because I want my kids to grow up if I have any, in a world where if I have a daughter, she feels safe.
Right.
As safe as you can as a human being, because nothing's really safe, as crappy as that is. Or my son, because it could happen to my son too, I guess. And like either of them could report something that happened and get justice for it. But at the same time, I don't want my children to be afraid that somebody could just say something about them and ruin their life if it didn't happen.
Well, exactly.
And that's my issue, is it goes both ways.
Yeah, and like unfortunately it's okay, I remember him being harder than that. Maybe these dogs were the hard part. I don't remember what was hard about this.
Well, we just finished playing Dark Souls. Oh
Yeah.
no, come on.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm gonna run out of lives at this point.
It is kind of frustrating that someone like Skai Jackson could just go on and say and like dox this person, and it's a 13-year-old kid, and basically ruin the entire family's life.
Agree.
And it's like, I guess my thing is, have we lost that much human decency in life?
Well, empathy. We have no empathy.
And like, here's the other thing though. Here's the other thing. Skai Jackson is like a millionaire.
Yeah, and an 18-year-old.
And a celebrity and an 18-year-old. What could she possibly have to gain from doing this?
Brownie points?
It's like Gray. Like, okay, you ruined a kid's and his family's life.
I think she thinks she's right, though.
She thinks she's right.
That's the problem, and that's the dangerous thing with this whole issue, is that everybody thinks they're right.
Well, yeah, and someone goes in and it's like, oh, I'm going to ruin this guy's life because they said something I didn't like. And it's just like, what is the logic? I don't know. I don't get the logic behind this.
Well, the logic is that you think you're on, to quote EA, the right side of history.
Yeah.
And you think that you are correct and that everybody else... So let's say I'm one of these people who is the doxer or who is the accuser or whatever. I'm trying to word it carefully again because I don't really want to... One, I don't want to make the audience think that I don't believe people, because I generally do. But let's say you are Skai Jackson, who can put someone on blast in front of everybody.
Allegedly.
In my opinion,
yes.
Your name is Skai Jackson. You could very easily... One, you look very good doing it. Because the climate right now is punish people who are doing bad things, because people haven't been punished in so long, it's time to get them.
Right.
That's the climate we're in right now. And so for someone like her, I think you only stand to gain from it because you look good. And you look like, well, you're not standing for that behavior. So people look at you like you're some kind of hero. And that's the problem, is that I think other people are enabling this behavior and allowing it. And I think that we need to instead discourage leaking personal information for any reason or doing this or that. It's just dumb. And I think that, especially if it's a minor, there's a reason why juvie exists, juvenile prisons. It's because the justice system understands that minors don't have the mental faculties and capacity of an adult.
Right.
So what they do, now juvenile prisons suck. Some of them are worse than a normal prison, actually. But what they try to do is move them somewhere where they're not just going to get destroyed by adults, like beaten into the ground or taken advantage of in other ways, because a lot of people, not all, but a lot of people in prison are there for a very good reason.
Right.
And so they separate them from that general population of adults and try and make it easier on them for reform so that they can change by the time they're an adult and become a productive member of society. Now, if you remove that choice, if you say, well, you're 13, you said or did X, it's over. You've now removed the possibility of that person becoming an effective member of society. and you have ruined their life and the people attached to them, and you look good.
Right.
It's too many positives. You beat the bad guy as you see them. You look good. Everybody praises you and basically gives you a circle jerk for no reason.
Right.
And you look like you're the warrior of the people. So it's all positives. There's nothing to lose by that. And frankly, what it should be is that if you publish someone's address online without their consent, it's a crime, no matter the reasoning for it.
Yep.
And it's a minimum of, let's say, 65 days in prison.
Yeah.
General pop. Let's see how long, and this is a terrible thing to say, but how long do you think Skai Jackson would last in general population prison for 2 months? Probably not very long.
Depends on which prison.
Yeah, if it's one of those, you know, not even a real prisons, I suppose a long time.
Right.
And my point is not, you know, Skai Jackson deserves to be beaten up. That's not my point either, because that's terrible, and that's a worse way to handle it. But my point is that if people knew that, oh, there's consequences for this, I could go to prison and I could get hurt, or I could, you know, get in trouble for a long time, or this could ruin my career for doing this, all of a sudden you're not going to have this issue anymore. And the feds will do this. They will crack down on it eventually when it gets someone killed.
Right.
Unfortunately, the feds have way too much going on. The country is a mess in a lot of ways. The FBI is dealing with a lot. And so they have just gotten to dealing with swatting in the last couple of years.
Yep.
And now people who swat, if they catch you, you're going to prison.
Yep.
That is a real thing. They are actually making examples of people doing that. And if they're doing it in different countries, they're now working with... Do I have to shoot that for probably?
I think so.
How do you do it? Oh. They are now working with authorities in other countries to get those people in trouble as well. And so my point with this is just give it time. As much as it sucks, these issues will... people will fight back on this stuff, on the fake stuff or on the doxing or whatever, and they won't take it anymore. And the issue with it is that then those people who faked stuff will be cited as an example for why we shouldn't believe people again. And it'll just go round and round, in my opinion. And I think that's terrible. I think that you need the subtlety to realize that most women or men who say that they were taken advantage of were, because it's such a horrible thing to have to admit. Most 99.9% of people don't have the evil in them to make that up.
Yep.
But you know, so you need to realize that, and you also need to realize that, hey, publishing someone's address should be a crime for whatever reason, and you should be able to go to prison for it because you could get someone killed as well. Both of those need to be the thing. An example needs to be made of it, especially if the kids who did it were sent to General Pop.
And they get, like, murdered?
Well, I don't want that. I do not want that. But my point is that attempted murder is a pretty big deal. You know, there have been juvenile murderers. Most of them actually end up getting tried as an adult.
Yep.
So I don't understand how doxing is not considered attempted murder.
Well, it's... Yeah, I don't know. It's...
Wouldn't that be logical?
It would, because if you think about it, what other reason do they have for leaking an address?
Right, so if you left...
There's no other reason.
If you left the channel and really pissed me off or something, right?
Yeah.
Or like we stopped hanging out and you said something really douchey to me, and I said, I took 47,000 people who follow my page, right?
Yep.
And I say, Nate called me this word, he said this, and also one time he hit my mother.
Yeah.
And also, here's what he thinks about insert group here. I don't care who it is.
Right.
Here's his address. Why am I doing that? What other reason is there other than go here?
You want people to show up to my address.
Or mess with you.
Yep.
Why else would I give that out? I'm not Amazon. You're not going to deliver like let's send him a cake.
Right.
There's a purpose for it. I don't understand how anybody could be so stupid to not realize that.
Right.
Hey, Spyro. Sparks the dragonfly.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
I think it all just comes down to, if you're doxing people, you're a piece of garbage.
In your opinion.
In my opinion.
Yeah.
You're a piece of garbage.
What
human
kind of
being.
garbage, though?
The worst kind of garbage.
Oh, okay. I was gonna ask like a candy wrapper, or what are we going?
No, something worse.
Do these sometimes shoot out I thought they shot.
Well, you have to shoot those at certain things.
Yeah, yeah, but it's confusing, and I also have a stutter problem. You're making fun of me. I think we're done with that conversation.
Yeah, I think so.
But it's
Look, moral of the story: stop doxing people.
stop doxing people. Listen to each other.
Yep.
Actually, you know, I investigate things.
Maybe don't believe a 170-word character thing on Twitter
all the time.
all the time. Actually look into things.
But you know what? If you also though, there's people that you know the character of, who I get totally, you know. But I don't know. It's such a complicated issue for me. I believe most people who say this happened because I don't know how else to handle it. It's.
Well, yeah. If someone like came up to me and said that, I would never be like, well, I don't believe you.
Right. No.
But
absolutely
it's just
not.
where I have a hard time with it is when people conveniently bring that stuff up when other people are getting something or
at the height of their success.
Yeah, or like achieving something, or it's like, oh, I just got to this position, and someone magically is like, well, this person did something to me 30 years ago, and it's just like,
Can I also point out, by the way, that that's my issue with both the Trump and the Biden accusations, both of them.
yep.
I don't feel like how am I supposed to get over there, by the way? Do you have any idea?
You have to, I think you have to shoot that rock.
Oh, thank you. That's my issue with both of those accusations. I don't think you can really fully believe one without taking into account the other. And it's interesting how they conveniently came up when one became president and one was running for president.
Well, exactly.
It's just interesting. And I don't care how you feel about either of them. That's not the point, because that shouldn't affect how you see it. Really.
Right.
That's very biased. If you're like, well, I like X, so he didn't. No, that's stupid. That's really dumb. But, you know, plenty of people like Bill Cosby.
Right.
Dude admitted to it in court.
You know, to be honest, I still like Bill Cosby. I mean, I like his show.
You like it? You like his?
I like his show
comedy.
and his comedy, his character.
I tried to. Right, I get that.
So it's like,
you're allowed to enjoy his show. Nobody can tell you can't.
Right.
I mean, I like Michael Jackson's music. I don't know how I feel about that whole thing, like we talked about. I don't really know what happened, and I don't know.
Well, if you want to know what happened, I can show you.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I really just don't know what to make of it, but my point is that his music's great.
Right.
And it's kind of weird to say his music's bad just because something, you know, I don't know. I understand not wanting to listen to it though, if it.
Right.
That's
You
what
don't
it
want to
makes you think
support
of.
it, maybe, but
Well, especially if they're alive.
right.
But that's all I'm saying is that, you know, there is the art and the artist argument. That is true. The problem is when the only way to enjoy the artist to support the artist, especially if it was proven that they did something. So if it was proven that I beat up grandmas all the time, I'm trying to pick something nonsensical because I don't want to be like a jerk about something serious, but if I beat up grandmas, I was a serial grandma beater, and it came out in the news and it was proven in court. Well, all of a sudden, people would have a lot of valid reasons to use ad block on my videos,
Right.
Because they wouldn't want to be giving me money because I'm a horrible person. Now, it doesn't mean that they couldn't listen to this conversation and find something interesting about it,
Right.
or that they couldn't listen to a traumatic trash we did and find it funny. It just means that, hey, yeah, you probably shouldn't give money to... Was he supposed to run? He didn't.
He was supposed to run.
It means, hey, you probably shouldn't give money to people that you know are slimy.
Right.
Totally. That's fair.
Ooh, Gunner.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, man, what a Chad.
This guy's even more of a Chad than that. What's that last guy? Delvin.
Just toast those enemies and collect the treasure.
Nice, you got all the dragons.
Nice. This is actually really fun.
You like this game?
I love this game.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I actually love it. And also, I really like the conversation we had. Because...
Very deep for Spyro.
Well, yeah. Well, I thought that was called Dr. Sleep. I was like, wait a minute.
That'd be awesome.
I like the conversation we had. Don't I have a key?
No, you'd have to smash that one.
Really?
Oh, wait, I guess you don't. Interesting, actually.
What do you do?
I don't remember.
Do you have to come back here?
Probably? Although I don't know.
Okay, well let's head in here.
Go battle Dr. Sleep.
Well, is this the boss for the area, or should I go to a different door?
This isn't the boss for the area.
Okay. Do you want me to go here first or there?
Go to Clifftown.
Okay. You've done this, right?
Yeah,
Oh, are you serious? Okay, good.
I've beaten this part of the game. I think I'm on like the next section.
Oh, what's that?
Those are lives.
Oh, okay.
So if you get more of those, you fill up the bar, you'll get it like another life.
Is this something?
That's a death pool.
Oh. Yeah, so I don't know. I was just going to say I do like the conversation we have because I think it does take, I hope it takes into account both sides of those issues because I don't think people want to talk about it. I think they're just angry. And I actually understand why. I don't.
Right.
I get why that's a point of anger completely. Oh my gosh. Cliff Town. Have you ever had a Cliff Bar? What? I just want to know.
I've had one Cliff Bar in my life.
Me too.
I didn't like it.
Me neither.
People
I got swear
ripped.
by them.
I got literally ripped when I
Oh,
ate
you
them,
did? Was it
Yeah.
Sorrow? Oh my gosh, this man just...
Gee, tried charging him.
I don't know if that's a... Oh. Okay, I thought he would
He
have
had
been
a metal thing, so you can charge that.
I thought he would have been almost a bull rider or something, you know?
Wow, that's
Where he's like,
really
Toro.
offensive.
How do you... Can I tell you something, by the way?
Oh no, did I start another
No.
Okay.
I find the bull taming thing and the bull charging thing to be kind of messed up. If you see how those animals are treated,
Yeah,
I don't really like that.
they purposely get them angry.
Well, and they
for
abuse
sport.
them.
Yes.
It's not... Horses feel a sense of camaraderie with their rider.
Right.
And they can be trained to enjoy it and all this, but a bull does not. It's just you're torturing that animal for sport.
Yep.
Now, are you talented if you're a bull rider? Oh yeah, 100%. That's really cool that you can do that. But it really always came across as very inhumane to me towards animals.
It is a little weird. I will say that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm not out here cancel bull riding.
I'm not like PETA like you are.
I'm not either,
So-
but I don't know if I'd really want to watch it for fun. I think I'd feel pretty bad.
I'm not going to share a picture of like an old man sucking a cow tit or something. Like,
Is that a real thing?
PETA shared that.
What?
They wanted to get sympathy for
Cows?
yes.
By abusing one?
Yes.
What?
So they shared a picture of like,
Okay,
yeah, looks.
I got it. I got what they showed the picture of.
Okay.
I don't need to repeat it.
Well, I meant like they were like, yeah, this looks weird, doesn't it? It's like it looks a little disturbing. Like maybe you should have showed
meanwhile
that.
the furry community.
That's the real reason why they shared it. They wanted to like get some friends in the furry community.
There's another thing. Furries.
Go around.
They get too much hate.
Now, a lot of it is warranted
Is it,
to an
though?
extent.
I mean, if you're not hurting anybody with your hobby.
I think it's okay. Yeah, never mind. I'm not even gonna go there.
I know you think it's weird.
I think it's weird, but I will say this: you're not harming anyone.
That's my
So
thing.
it's
You're
like
not hurting
you
anybody
can
with
do
your
whatever
hobby.
you want.
Yes, libertarianism.
But
Oh,
it is
no.
still a little weird,
Well, that's okay.
and I will stand by that.
All right, here's the
It
thing.
is weird.
We're sitting in front of a piece of technology, pressing buttons, watching pixels dance, and talking to ourselves.
Okay, but you can't compare a video game to putting up as like a
No, I'm
as
just.
putting on like an animal outfit and then like screwing your friends.
Well, no, wait a minute. That's not what they all do. Now.
Okay, what do furries do?
There's some that do that, but it's also just like cosplaying for a lot.
And what do they do? What do they do?
They're like a mascot. You wouldn't call a mascot a furry. They dress up like a
No,
furry animal.
but they dress up in an outfit and then they like dance around and get cheer.
Remember, Spyro,
But then they take the
look
outfit
up metal,
off.
But charging with your horns, that should do the trick.
True. That's fair. I can't argue
So,
with that too much.
I'm
That's
just saying,
That's
like-
fair.
I'm just saying, like,
Look, all I'm saying is that the furry community is a lovely group of people.
I'm sure
and
they
perhaps
are.
some of them want to support me on Patreon.
I'm sure they are a lovely group of people. It doesn't mean I don't think it's weird.
Yeah, that's
Like,
okay. That's all right.
I'm sure they could look at my life and go, wow, that's a little weird.
That's all I was saying. That's
So-
it. That's all I was saying. I was just giving you some perspective.
You know, we all have some personal preferences in this world,
Absolutely.
and there's nothing wrong with that.
No, if yours differ from mine, you're wrong.
I mean, like, here's the thing. I'm into, like, 95-year-old grandmas.
And saying the word like a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I have, like, a kink for the word like. So...
And if anyone mentions it to me, boy, will I get angry.
Woo-hoo!
How do I get up here?
you have to go to up more.
Oh,
and
and
then
fly
fly.
from there?
Yeah.
Ah.
And then-
See, this is an interesting relationship we have. I do areas in Dark Souls for you.
And I do them in
And,
Spyro.
and you tell me where to go in Spyro, a much easier game
no,
that I can't
not
understand.
uncomparable.
That I can't understand.
Yeah, how is that? You beat all these like hard things in Dark Souls, and then you can't figure out Spyro.
I'm trying, okay?
You're like, oh, where do I go?
Okay,
Shoot that
my
thing.
furry senses are kicking in, and I see all these humanoid dragons, and I just can't. Okay,
You're at, like, 50% mass
no,
already.
69, and it's a rough go here, and you're sitting here making fun of my people,
I'm sorry.
and I just don't. Oh no. Okay, and I just don't like the behavior that you're conducting around me. And all I'm saying is that you need to be more accepting.
You're right. I'm sorry. I'm a very.
Are you sorry? You don't seem sorry.
I'm only sorry because I got caught.
That's a good attitude. I like that.
Yeah. So because I got caught, now it's like, okay, I better initiate the apology.
That makes sense. That's a very American way to apologize, actually, if we're being honest. Okay, so
So you had to go.
there's no way I can make that.
Well, no. You're left. I had like a Biden moment there.
It's okay.
Now you have to kill those two. And then there's a dragon.
Thank you so much. I'm just getting the last of these gems. All right, rescue.
Oh, it's
ends.
Ezio.
Ooh.
Ezio. Wow, Ezio really let himself go.
Why don't you glide
Well, that's the river Styx, Spyro. Why don't you head down there with this coin?
I'll even give it to you for free. Okay, so I think you should be able to make this jump now. Wait, shoot that firework.
Yep, that's what I'm doing. Thank you so much. Why would they have fireworks in this land?
Oh.
Ooh, nice. Okay.
I don't know.
I should be able to make this.
Why don't they?
I don't know. You're right. That was not very culturally accepting of me.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, a
does
blue
everything
one.
have to be American to you?
This is an Activision game, therefore America. Where's Captain Price?
You also hear Bravo 6, going dark.
You just see like a bunch of. You save a dragon and you see a red light on his forehead. We should play through some COD games eventually.
What if we play through Modern Warfare 2 story mode?
That'd be fun.
Like, we could... Okay, no, I don't even want to bring that up. I was going to say buy it, but that would be condoning an action that we both don't agree with.
We both don't agree with that. Yeah, it was a dumb remaster. Well, it wasn't a dumb remaster. It was a dumb thing to do.
Yeah. Now, personally, I love that they remastered it. I just am mad that they didn't bring multiplayer.
Same.
Or Spec Ops.
Same. 2 out of 3 dragons.
Okay, your last dragon's up on the grassy knoll up there.
Oh.
So you have to fly across.
Thank you.
Yep.
Oh,
Maybe.
no,
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Oh.
Oh man! I thought you were gonna
Closest
miss.
thing ever.
I thought you were gonna miss.
Yeah, me too.
I thought you were gonna miss.
Thank you so much.
Like I thought. Oh, there actually is a trophy for beating a certain amount of vultures in this world.
So I'm probably getting trophies, but I have the notifications turned off because otherwise, people will send us invites when we're in the middle of a Let's Play or a stream. And it's the most annoying thing of all time.
We should dox them.
Stop doing that. I could, but no. We should dox them immediately. My phone rings, says Jackson on it. Alright, so you know what?
I heard the word dox. Need some help?
I can say a lot of things about Skai Jackson. She's also hot.
Dude, she's like 17.
She's 18.
Is she actually? I thought she was 17.
I think she's 18. We better look that up.
You better take back those words until you figure out
You
she's
better
18.
look that up. Look it up on your phone.
And you mean hot, like the weather, because it's hot out. Is what
I
she
wouldn't have
means.
said that if I didn't think she was 18. I'm pretty sure she's 18.
Okay. I'm actually gonna look this up now.
I'm so nervous. Oh, what's this?
Okay, she was born April 8th, 2002. So 18.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
You're like wiping that sweat off your
Oh,
brow.
okay. I'm like Drake when he hasn't texted Millie Bobby Brown in 20 minutes.
Oh no.
It's the highest point in Clifftown. You can get to almost anywhere from here. If I were you, I'd use that whirlwind over there.